Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to our channel. Once again, it's me, your bearded bro, QuickSilver 15, back with another video. And today we'll be reviewing a new movie on the block, or should I say street. Cue intro. So today we'll be reviewing Fear Street, the trilogy. So I really wanted to review the first, all three separately, but you know, they're all out. Might as well review them all together because I mean they came out probably a few weeks apart. So yeah, we're doing that. So Fear Street is a book originally written by R.L. Stine, and if you're familiar with the Goosebumps series, he is the same author to those. And although I'm more of a Lovecraft and Stephen King fan, I'm not really too familiar with his works. So we definitely went into this movie blind, but I would say that I was pleasantly surprised by this film. So now let's give you a brief overview of this movie. So we have this town called Shadyside, and it is frequently plagued by mass murderers, which they blame on a witch called Sarah Fear Street, and she was accused and hung on 1666, and now apparently she is out for revenge on the town, you know, cursing innocent souls every few years to commit these atrocious acts. So fast forward to 1994, we have a girl called Dina, and she gets entangled into this dark world when her ex-girlfriend Samantha gets into an accident, and you know, she has a nosebleed, and she accidentally bleeds on the bones of Sarah Fear, and she gets these visions, and now she is hunted down by three serial killers, and you know, they have to do whatever it takes to break the curse and save her girlfriend. So keeping the long story short, they slowly discover that not everything is as it seems at Shadyside and Sunnyvale, and yeah. So without spoiling anything, that's our overview of the series. And I really do love that it is a throwback to the classic slasher type films, because we don't get a lot of those recently. So for quite some time, I thought the era of Jason Voorhees and Freddy Krueger and Mike Myers is long gone, but here comes Fear Street to just rejuvenate and give us a refreshing take on this slasher genre. So for a horror movie, I would
Stop it. Get some help.
These nuts. Got him!
So for a horror movie, Fear Street is actually a lot of fun. It kind of follows the classic tropes for these slasher type films. And I don't know if it's intended, but it was just so funny, and I did find it fun to watch most of the time. It kind of reminds me of Cabin in the Woods, where they poke fun of horror movies in general. But with that said, the overarching mystery and the story was just amazing, and and the twist at the end was just so well done. You realize that it was given to you at the very beginning of this series, and at the end it just made so much sense. So I also love that they
Stop it. Get some help.
So I also love that this became like a major monster mash at near the end, where we find many of the serial killers going at it trying to kill each other. Although I kind of wish that they made it a lot more cinematic, because they just did a lot of fast cuts and you didn't really get to enjoy all the carnage that went on in that scene. They could have done a lot more. Come on, have fun with a bunch of immortal serial killers trying to kill each other. So it could have been a lot more fun. Although the story was really well done, I think they could have improved more on the acting, because there are a lot of scenes where the characters just had this monotonous voice, and just the reaction was monotonous. And yeah, I think they could have improved a lot more on those scenes. So one thing I do really love with these three movies is their soundtrack. I don't know if I'm biased, because I grew up listening to these songs and I do love them a lot. But one thing though is, for example, the first movie is set in 1994 and they do use soundtracks from the future, which I found weird. But again, they do still have the early 2000 feel, and maybe that was much more what they were going for, other than authenticity. Because yeah, again, they use songs from just future time periods, and I guess that's one of the problems when you have the year in the title. So I also love how they incorporated the same set over and over throughout the three movies, because we do see the city of Shadyside over decades. So yeah, it was just fun to see how the Witch's Cave evolved through all of that, and now it's maintained at the epicenter of this city. So we're giving Fear Street, the trilogy, a good 6 out of 10. It's definitely one of the better horror movies we've seen in a while. Again, it does have an excellent story, okay characters, an epic soundtrack, and the world building really does stand out. And I would love to see more stories in the city of Shadyside or town of Shadyside, and hopefully we do, because you know, Fear Street is just an entire line of books, and hopefully we get more stories out of them. So guys, that is it for today's video. Have you seen Fear Street? What do you guys think? Please comment down below, and as always, if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe and notification bell so you'll be notified of our next videos. Once again, it's me, your big bro, QuickSilver 15, signing off. Peace.